So I'm going to show you something that might save you a little money if you have an old and frail overflow, which is what I had. So I had this overflow, and it doesn't show up that well on camera. Well, maybe it does. Right here it had a huge hole. Big hole there. So I took, just to save a little money, I had this fiberglass repair kit that I've had for ages that was sitting on my shelf. I had it so long I was kind of worried it wouldn't even work anymore. But I got it out, and sure enough, when I opened it up, the fiberglass side, they give you a big bottle of it. Here, I'll just open it up. Fiberglass resin. That side was had some dust and stuff underneath the cap whenever I took it off, but it still worked. So if you want to fix a hole on anything, really, put that over it and fill it in, and it fills in, and it'll be as hard as the original plastic. So even better, actually. Tons of uses for this stuff after you get used to working with it. It is something you need to wear gloves with. It's something that I wouldn't let it get on my skin. Also, you even might want to wear a, at the very least, an N95 mask or something. You don't want to inhale the fumes. It's something that, and if you smell it, you're inhaling it. So always keep that in mind with something like this. If you smell it, it's getting into your system. So you just want to be careful. But it works really good for patching this kind of stuff up, and even floors. Like I've known people that if they had like a little tiny pinhole, I've known people that cleared away all the rust and put down fiberglass repair kit. I did have something funny happen. I was, of course, I had insurance on it because I called in to my insurance provider. I told them I'm getting the car legal today. I need insurance. I went to my local library, printed the insurance off. I went there on my motorbike, and then I came back, put the insurance in the car, and then I drove in with the insurance. And so technically I was legal, but I didn't have plates. So any cop would have thought that I was completely illegal when I rolled on by. So I'm going into the local town, and there's a cop right there on the right-hand side, looking right at me. And I don't know if he was just staring at the car, because you don't, around here, I never see these cars on the road, ever. Whether it's a second-gen Camaro or a second-gen Firebird, never see it. So I was driving through, and I don't know if he just looked at the car and didn't notice the plates, or what was going on, but he didn't pull me over, didn't light me up, nothing. Just let me go right on by. And I was kind of shocked by that. But we need small trim things that are pretty cheap. That includes this here. I can't find it. You know, it goes around. And we need this little back piece. They were $40 years ago. I don't know what they are now. And I did wipe off all the glass while I was in town, because it needed it bad. And next we'll wash the car. But I've got a squeaky belt. I know what it's from. When I was installing this car and I was lowering the engine, the crankshaft pulley hit. So we'll just open this up. All right, if you got hood pins, take these, put them on the hood pin, and you won't lose them. That's what I always do. Don't sit them somewhere. They might get knocked off and, you know, fall. All right, so the little things that we have to do, we're going to put that overflow in, because it has been overflowing. Whenever I stop, it overflows a little bit. Not much. I only noticed the tiniest of puddles, but still, it's something that's happening, so we got to replace it. Crankshaft pulley down there, you can't really see it, but whenever I was installing this engine, of course this fan shroud wasn't here, radiator wasn't here, but this piece here, this black piece, which the fan shroud hooks up to, the engine caught there on the pulley. So it's got a little piece on the pulley that is bent. And that's right where the fan belt goes. So whenever I crank this up, it always squeals for a good, I don't know, minute or so. And sometimes whenever I'm shifting, like whenever I'll go up to a light, shift back to first, once I hit about 1500 RPM, it starts squealing again. So we're going to take care of this by trying to bend it back to where it should be, and hopefully that takes care of the problem. I have noticed the power steering slowly coming around. I was having an issue with the power steering. Sometimes, very rarely, when I was turning, power steering would try to cut out. I fixed that because I opened this up. It was a little low. I added some fluid to it. Seems like it fixed it. I haven't noticed it anymore. Another thing, I think we got an exhaust leak on the passenger side header. That is so typical with a 350 Chevy. It's so annoying. I think the best way around that is just to take high temp silicone and just put them onto the headers and then tighten it down. And if you're never going to take the headers off again, it works good. So, and another thing that happened, this was very scary thing. So the plug, I can't really show it because it is way down there. But this has a drain plug on it, and it's got kind of a wing nut on it. Well, what happened was the drain plug good lord, that's that bird up there. Good lord, I don't know why that bird decided to fly over screaming like that, but alright. So like I was saying before we were rudely interrupted, the drain plug had loosened itself. And I don't know if it was totally tight or not. I think it was tight. But whenever I was installing it, you know, the radiator gets knocked around quite a bit. So maybe it loosened itself then. Also, this has a pretty rough idle on this cam. So car, you know, it shakes a little. And I was thinking maybe that's what caused it to loosen. But I was at the post office picking up stuff. I come back out and I see a decent-sized puddle of antifreeze. So I get up underneath here and I look and I see that the drain plug's squirting it out like, you know, an artery. So I just reached up there and, you know, tightened it down right quick. And it was quite loose. So that was a scary thing. You know, I don't want to lose that on the highway and then then we got problems. But I tightened it down real good. And other than that, pretty good. I think we're pretty good. So far I've driven 100 miles. And that's the only real thing that's happened. I did, like an idiot, I made a mistake when shifting one time. Happens sometimes whenever you're first driving a car, but, you know, missed a gear and had to throw the clutch back in before I killed it like an amateur. So, other than that, though, it's done really well. And so far I'm enjoying driving it. And I think we're going to fix this little... We're going to try to fix this little fan belt squeak today. Alright. We're at running temp at about 800 RPM. Got an exhaust leak on this side for sure. Yeah, I can hear it. Coming from like right in here. Can you hear that? There is an exhaust leak here. Definitely hear it. It's probably in the middle. This belt seems to be doing a little better. This cam, of course, rocks the whole car. And you can hear the electric fan. I just wanted to run it for a second just to see. Oh yeah. Let's see if this makes any noise. Go ahead and rev this up. No noise. Might be fixed, maybe not. We'll see on our next drive. Okay, just took it for a ride. So we fixed the squealing belt. All we did was, like I mentioned, that little bent section on the pulley, we fixed that. And it was still squealing slightly. And I noticed it was a little loose, so I tightened it as far as it would go. And the way I do that is, usually I put a, like a very long pry bar against, really anything solid, like against a water pump or anything, or a bracket or something, and then you pull it tight, and then you just tighten it down real quick. So, it's good. We've solved the overflow issue, because I put our homemade overflow jug in there, so no more overflow problem. And the radio works. I should have played a song before I shut her off. I was listening to Kicks. If you know Kicks, big band from the 80s. And yes, I know it's a cliche, but even though I got a T-top car, yes, I do listen to a lot of 80s stuff. So, I don't have a mullet, though. I don't do that. I don't take it that far. Just taking it easy. I swear in every break-in I ever do on every car, I'm paranoid as can be. And especially now, transmission's new and rear end, I'm even more paranoid. So, the only thing that's a problem, though, is I hear the exhaust leak, and going about 55 or 60, it seems like it's doing fine. I don't know about 70 yet. I haven't been to the interstate. But all in all, I think it's doing really good. Really happy with it. And especially now that it's legal and I can drive it anywhere. So a lot more fun. And especially since we lost our Ventura to the unfortunate transmission going out. So I think our next car, I guess we'll cover that right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to split time between two vehicles probably. I'm going to save up a little money and get the 4-speed for this GS. Because this one's getting a 4-speed, I'm not going to do another TKX swap because the whole purpose of the TKX swap in the other car was to have a long distance driver. This one, we're just going to drive for fun around here. And we're going to put a 4-speed in it. This one I'm definitely going to keep a Buick 350, I think. I don't see too many, well, you know what? Correction. I don't think I've ever seen a GS in person besides like at a car show or something. I've never seen one out on the street. So I'm going to get the 4-speed in it. And we'll go from there with this one. The interior just has to be put back together. I've got all the interior. It's pretty much brand new. And, of course, needs paint job. So, eventually, I need a bigger compressor. I'm going to buy a big compressor. And spend quite a bit on the compressor. Because I want to have a good one. And I think I'm going to make my own homemade booth. And I'll spray the car. And I think I'm going to go with probably like a dark blue or something. And then this black Trans Am, I have a 455 Oldsmobile Big Block that's in the machine shop that's just about ready. I mean, I could pull it right now if I wanted to, because I was going to have the crankshaft on it drilled for a 4-speed, and I was going to convert this black car into a 4-speed as well, and have a 4-speed 455 Oldsmobile, because I think those engines are just really cool. But unfortunately, I think I'm changing my mind. I'm thinking I don't want to do another rear gear swap. This one's a 277 or 273 rear gear posi traction. This was a 79 Trans Am equipped with a 403, and they had 273 posis. So I'm probably just gonna run the 455 with those gears, because rear gear swap is just such a headache. It's honestly something I don't even know if I ever want to do it again. And I say that, and I'll probably get another 10 bolt to put behind this one and just swap gears in, and then just keep this 273 as like a spare. But I'd like to get this car on the road again. This car obviously needs painted too. I think I'm gonna paint this back to its original copper color, so I'll get like a copper metallic, and I think I'm gonna go away from the black color. I mean, I see so many of these cars that are black, so... Well, that's not true. I never see these cars on the road. But whenever people go to, like, car shows, they're almost all black, obviously because of Smoking the Bandit, right? Because it's so popular. I mean, I love Smoking the Bandit also. But I own 3 of these cars. I also have the 10th anniversary, so... I don't know if I need a black Trans Am. So I think we'll go back copper with this one. This, actually, the Pontiac 400 for this car, it's probably coming out of the machine shop soon. I have a 400 that's been in there. They're going to dyno it for me and tell me exactly the numbers that it makes. And that one, I'm going to have them build, because I just don't have the time. So I've already paid for everything. It's paid off. The Pontiac 400 is just ready. It's essentially ready to be picked up as soon as they finish it and dyno it for me. The Olds 455 I'm going to build myself, and we'll drop it in the black Trans Am. And this 350 Chevy that's in my Formula I built with my dad, and we built that in a shed. We built that in, actually, the shed. This little shed that's behind this black Trans Am, that's what we built my 350 Chevy in.